Hello everyone on Ambitious About Autism, it's Jack here. Good time to do an update. I think I just had my third and final A-level maths exam for the year, mechanics, and that seemed to go decently. It did, as did core 1 and 2. Sometimes you just got to throw yourself in and just sometimes take a wild guess at some of the things you don't get. Always going to be things you're going to wish you revised more on, but it was worth doing, it was. And I'm going to try for core 3 and 4 and statistics next year. I'm hoping to use the summer to revise those modules before the first master's module begins in beginning of November. I wish to do it because I set my mind on doing a master's course I did back in 2012 when I was doing the T191 module with the Open University, and I will always regret it. I will if I don't do it. And I have the willingness and the capability to go forward, and it's cheaper than Cranfield, and I have to do it by the end of 2018, so it's an opportunity that is not worth passing by. I still want to gain experience in engineering, I do, and that's what I've been told by the Open University. Someone from the Open University has told me last week that when I went to an appointment there at Cambridge, that I need experience in the field, I do. I've been trying to apply for a few positions I found, but no luck so far, but that's all part of the process. It can take a long time, it can, and to earn a job, my mum says, and that is true. Ooh. I do wish to gain experience in it, but I mean, going to Cranfield, I would have likely had employers watching me, and I would have gotten a position. I would have been offered a position. I would have at somewhere like Surrey Satellites or something. But the modules I've chosen to do for the master's course are relevant to those I would have done in the master's course at Cranfield. I mean, part of my problem is just not being quite sure where to work in engineering. It isn't. It is. I mean, you have to remember, Hembermite, I've learned how much I have from doing the OU course. Also, engineering is not just confined to aircraft. It's also confined to other... There's also other things I could do, like working on buildings, construction, civil engineering, not just testing. I could even... One position I'm looking at is at Gatwick Airport. You want to stay close to your interests, of course, and I've always enjoyed planes. I don't need to work on planes to work close to them. I can work at Gatwick Airport, or even find a job perhaps with the railway or something, like helping to, because there'll be plenty of positions for that in the coming years. But with the spaceport in the UK opening in 2018, it's best to stick to what you're passionate about. That's what my granddad told me. You have to know what you want to specialize in and know what I've studied. Well, I've studied a lot on aircraft, I have, and I'm very passionate about that, and spacecraft as well. So, but I mean, doing the master's course I don't think will be a waste of time. I've still got my income from Tesco, and I'm hoping to move on to a different department there at .com. In 2017, there's always a few months off before the final master's module, so I can always look for an internship I can that summer, or do the pilot's course like I wanted to do some time ago. Learning to fly is never a bad thing. But one thing I will say, I've watched the film Tomorrow World. I mean, the message it says to me is, you never give up, you do, on what you want to do. No matter what comes at you. And I'm not giving up here. It's like the people who were chosen in that film. They're the ones who never give up and know what a small difference they can make to it. I know I can make a small, but if not very important difference in whatever I do in engineering, like I've done at work. The way I've become so popular on the checkouts. The difference is small, but it's very important, it is. Whatever you do, it'll always, if it's positive, if you do well in it, you'll always make a difference, even if it's small. I've been told by someone who, also recently, we ran into someone whose son goes to the Grange. I'm told I'm an inspiration there, and you do want to live up to the expectation people see you as, and I do want to go into space like Tim Peake and live up to the reputation, dropping out of Cranfield, although I've been told it's nothing to be ashamed of, and that the woman I saw, Angela, at the Open University, her son dropped out 3 times before he settled in. I've only dropped out twice. But I'm not giving up. I'm not. I have the capability to do a master's course with the Open University. I've got the time, the money, and what I've got to remember is I've got to stop letting little things get in my way, like the pressure of trying to find somewhere else, the fear of getting a job and ruining my plans, and it's like not giving me enough time to do a master's course and not live on the sadness of Cranfield. You don't have to get a degree from Cranfield to prove what kind of person you are. Getting a master's is an achievement. It is in itself, like Jane Asher said at my graduation. She says we're the ones who do the hard work, and I do the hard work. I just have to be able to do it in a way in which I am capable of doing it. Like if I can't get the support I need, or if I can't feel comfortable with getting help from people, and if I can't feel like I can take in the information, then I cannot. Then it's not the right way to do it. It's not. And doing the A-level maths 3 modules, I've done that in 4 months. I have 4 or 5 months, and that's a lot. That's 2 years' work. It is. Even though I've done it in the past. Just because it didn't work out at Cranfield doesn't mean I'm not capable of doing a master's course, and a master's is something that is desirable. It is, and I know it is worth doing, and I know everyone else would agree with me. So for the moment, I think that'll do for my update. I'll put another update up probably in August when I get the results for my A-level maths. It's the first half of my A-level, it is, so I'll use the summer to revise the other 3 modules, and then I'll be ready to do them next summer. I will, before my second master's module. By the time I do my next update, I will have formally registered for the course, and I'll be ready to... I'll officially be getting ready to be a master's student in November. So for now, also one other thing, one of my teachers from the Grange has also said that she has contacts and will put in a word for me. And also, if you want to see me receive my degree at the graduation ceremony, I will put a website link, I will, to the YouTube video which the Open University posted, and I'll tell you the exact time when I received my diploma. So for now, this is Jack Dove signing off.